Good evening, friends. The city of St. George hitting a snag tonight with the people who were in favor of its incorporation.
At least some of them. Despite opposition, the council voted to approve some salaries of officials that some call inflated. But they did make some adjustments. Our Dion Guillory has this update for us. Hey, Dion.
More than a dozen St. George residents say they were against those salaries that some people have called inflated, but it wasn't enough to convince the council. They voted for it. A packed house tonight for the St. George Council meeting.
This feels like we turned towards something very negative.
It's excessive, especially if the homeroom charter gets approved.
Higher salaries do not equate to quality candidates.
One by one, people gave their thoughts, including Valerie Gibson.
I'm disappointed.
The council debated the salaries for the mayor, themselves, and the police chief. Some were in support of it.
Some of the salaries don't seem high when you start to talk about the issues that we have to address in the region.
I can't ask a man or a woman to sit and do a full-time job for $42,000. What are you going to get?
Councilman Ryan Heck, who proposed the salaries, agreed.
I once had a council colleague tell me if they paid us more, we'd have to steal less.
Council members voted in favor of the pay after some adjustments. The mayor would make $160,000 a year, down from $175,000, despite not having any legislative or executive authority and a position the council is now calling full-time. The council is part-time and would make $36,000, down from $44,000, and the police chief would be full-time with a $140,000 salary, down from $150,000. But these salaries depend on the passing of the city's home rule charter. Some think this move may cause a wrinkle.
I think he makes an argument that says, why are we the only city in America that has a council-managed form of government and require a full-time mayor? That's not answered yet.
Gibson feels some voices weren't considered.
I don't really feel like the people were heard like they should have been. I am glad that they did make a concession. I just don't, like again, I said that I don't think that it was enough.
The next step here is for St. George residents to vote on the home rule charter that is on the ballot for the March election. If that passes, those salaries start July 1st. In St. George, Dion Guillory, WAFB 9 News.